Am I still streaming? Test, test. Am I still streaming? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, I guess the stream's still working. Did it break up or something? Let me type into chat. Is the stream still working? Question mark? Or did everyone get disconnected? Oh, okay, I guess the stream did. Oh, the stream looks like it died momentarily. Huh. Weird. Yeah, it looks like the stream momentarily died. I'm trying to check and see where it failed. Okay. Where did it last leave off, Exfiani? Yeah, it looks like the stream lost connection. Oh, okay. So let me repeat. So this is Linny, my Linny, level 69. Nice. With 1600 attack. My Linny has 80% crit rate, 140 crit damage, and, 46% pyro damage bonus. I'm using the Skyward Harp on him. Here, making sure that stream's looking okay. And because he tends to be on mono pyro teams, that's my understanding where Linny shines. I thought I can finally use Lava Walker on him. That gives a, 35% damage bonus on opponents affected by pyro. So, yeah, my flowers got 12% crit rate. I forget, does HP do anything for him? Okay, so just attack scaling. Okay, yeah, so my flowers got 12 crit rate. The plume has got, almost 4 crit rate, 16 crit damage, and 14% attack. My attack percent sans has got 20 crit damage. Pyro Goblet has got 14 crit damage and 14% attack. And the crit rate circlet's got 20% crit damage. So, but I'm like, yay! Finally! I've been holding on to Lava Walker pieces for like ever. since when I first got Hutal. And this was like, okay, we'll use that eventually, and finally we got to use it, so. And then, who else? Oh right, his sister, Lynette. My Lynette is level 69. Nice. Only 1100 attack. Let's see here. 60 rate, 107 crit damage, 203% energy recharge, and 73% anemo damage bonus. I have her using Favonius Sword for the energy. I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to have her on Favonius Sword to get her burst out as frequently as possible, or give her Sacrificial Sword in hopes of being able to use her elemental skill two times. But for now, I'm using Favonius anyway. I'm using Viridescent Venerate. Okay. That's good to know, Xiani. I'm using the VV artifact set on her. The flowers got 6 crit rates, 8% attack, and 22% crit damage. The plume has got 11% crit damage, 6% crit rate, and 16 energy recharge. Attack percent Sands has got 37 EM, 9 crit rate. Anemo damage Goblet has got 2 crit rates, 17 energy recharge, and about 18 crit damage. And a crit rate Circlet with a little bit of crit damage, 18 energy recharge, and a little bit of EM. Yeah, I debated about being able to pull off the elemental skill twice with Sacrificial, or just get this burst out as frequently as possible. But I figured the Favonius is probably more utility. And then who else are new Fontaine characters? Right. This guy. Where is he? Freminette? Fremine? Freminet? Anyway. Level 69. 1700 attack. 140 EM. My guy's got 52 crit rate, 116, almost 117 crit damage, about 139 recharge, and 142, almost 143 physical damage bonus. I'm using Snow Tomb Star Silver on him. Since I figure he's a cryo user, so maybe he'll actually be able to, like, use this, get the full effect of the Snow Tomb Star Silver secondary. Although I should really try to make this Refinement 5 at some point, but I don't have any of the star metal things. I put onto him 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry and 2-piece Pale Flame for the physical damage bonus. Let's see here. His flower has got 9 crit rates, 14 crit damage, 8% attack, a little bit of EM. His plume has got 3 crit rate, 14 crit damage, and 21% recharge. Attack percent Sans has got 13 crit damage and 12 recharge. Physical damage Goblet has got 3 crit rates, 63 EM, and 11 crit damage. And his crit rate Circlet has got a little bit of recharge, 56 EM, 13% attack, and 13% crit damage. So, you know, not great, but, you know, should be functional. Is that about it for all the Fontaines? I think that's about right. Yeah, but I have been able to maintain, like, having every character. And they're all, like, equipped. Oh! Expiani, I remember you loved Jean before. Through luck or unluck as the case may be, I now have C5 Jean. God, she is like my highest constellation 5-star. By a country mile. Yeah. Right now I have her using a Refinement 5 Black Sword. And she's using 2-piece Pale Flame, 2-piece Blissing Chivalry. 64 crit rate, 135 crit damage, 122 recharge. And I kind of split her down the middle for, like, an emo and physical damage bonus. Like, I gave her a Nemo Goblet, and so that her, you know, elemental skill would still have some damage to it. And I guess the burst too. But I also gave her physical damage, you know, with the Pale Flame and 2-piece and the Bloodstained 2-piece, so she would get some bonuses on her melee. So she's kind of like, you know, a little bit of everything. Let's see, Expiani says she's finally meta. She works extremely well with Farina. Ah. Yeah, the one thing I was kind of wondering about is whether or not Jean would work really well with the Golden Troop set, because, like, her elemental skill, you know, comes up relatively quickly. Like, you know, every 6 seconds. So I was wondering, you know, would giving her, you know, a 70% elemental skill bonus, you know, just make her elemental skill hit really, really hard or not? I don't know. It was a thought. But right now I have her kind of balanced between physical and the Nemo attacks. Okay. Let's go and take care of this quest real quick.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Huh.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Expiani, I haven't had ice cream in so long. Oh. I miss it so much.
Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
I know. Yeah, so, like... Oh, other side. Yeah, my weight had gone up from 80 to 85 pounds, so I was like, oh no, I don't want to be at 85, I want to go back down to 80, so instead of eating ice cream for desserts, I've been having, I would get these big bags of frozen cherries, frozen pitted cherries, seedless cherries. So I would eat some frozen cherries instead of eating ice cream.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
I mean, I love frozen cherries too. I mean, you know, they're nice and sweet, but, you know, you get a lot more volume of cherries for a lot less calorie.
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time?
Because, you know, when you're my size, you know, when you're my height, and, you know, like, even a couple of pounds, you know, really kind of shows. So
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
welcome back, Firebird. Yeah, my stream apparently crapped out.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that If I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Twitch updated? Oh. I wonder if that's what caused the stream interruption.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Hey, I'm still enjoying my frozen cherries.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Now we're being sent on an errand. Apparently there's going to be a new Geo character.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect romaritime flowers.
Worlds of Wonder. Thank you. Party set up. Let's bring in someone who's Hydro. Oh, that works.
Let's move out.
Let's see, Fanny says, yeah, she might be good, and she's the first Geo in a long time.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here.
Yeah, from what I've heard, she's kind of a mixture between, like, she's a little bit Noelle and a little bit of Ningguang. Like, she shoots things, but she's a Claymore user, is my understanding. I don't get it,
Maybe
but
next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
oh, and I've also
Fine.
heard that
Though the
new
performance
Geo
is still a
character-
long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
Yeah, I heard that the new Geo character is supposed to be an attack scaler, not a defense scaler.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Oh, so as I was saying, yeah, the new Geo character, the one that in the trailer I think has an umbrella, but yeah, she's supposedly an attack scaler, Claymore user who uses a gun, I think? So I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but, honestly, it's kind of giving me, like, just from that description alone, it kind of is giving me a, what, like a Final Fantasy... there's some Final Fantasy where a guy uses a, like a big sword that's also a gun kind of feel. I wonder if it's something like that. And, oh, hold on a second. Just double checking the stream. Okay.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
I'm wondering what artifact set would work well with her. Like, is it going to be, like, using 2-piece archaic Petra? Or 4-piece archaic Petra? Or one of the new... If her elemental skill is the gunshot, is it going to be that hunter set? There's going to be a new set for her? Oh.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Do you have any idea what the new set is supposed to do?
Oh, he's right!
She's a pickpocket.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
We're going to catch a pickpocket. What is that? Is that a dog? Huh.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
No, we're still going up. We're still going up. Oh, okay. Here we go. Which way? This way.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
Oh. Expiani pasted it in the chat. Okay, let's see here. Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. 2-piece. 18% attack. Okay. 4-piece. When using an elemental skill, gain the Heart of Gold effect for 10 seconds. Gain a 60% geo damage bonus? Okay. While under a shield granted by the crystallized reaction, the geo damage bonus provided by Heart of Gold will be increased by 150%. Wait, increased by 150%. Okay. So that would be 16 plus 8 more, that's 24. That would bring up the geo damage bonus up to 40%. And this additional increase disappears 1 second after the shield is lost. Oh, weird. So it kind of is all centered around... It's all centered around getting crystallized shields. Ugh. Ugh. Those crystallized shields are so useless.
Isn't that her?
Well, at least it looks like they're trying to, do something new.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah,
let's go
go.
find Lenny. Let me pull up artifacts. I want to see what that one artifact. I'm gonna remember what Archaic Petra does. Do I have any Archaic Petra? Oh, here, yeah. Okay, Archaic Petra, 15% G bonus. Upon obtaining an elemental shard created through a crystallized reaction, all party members gain 35% damage bonus for that particular element. Okay, so that doesn't really help, because I don't think you can get Geo shards. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it does seem like that new set, or if you can get those shards.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
You know, she might still be better off using the golden... that 70% elemental skill set. Because versus the 40% geo damage bonus from Nighttime Whispers. If her gun is, like, good. Huh. I wonder.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
Although, her burst may not be... I don't know.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief! Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off!
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Ride the Aqua Bus.
This thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Firebird. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. Sheshe. Merci. Grazie. Muchas gracias. Danke.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Oh. That looks like it's Charlotte.
Huh?
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
It's
I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Lenny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Ugh. That would definitely get my attention, but that's not really the kind of news you're after.
Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
Serial disappearances of young women?
That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
20 years ago? Oh.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found.
Is this kind of like, what's that?
Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Jack the Ripper? Is that what this is? Excuse me, is this what this is based on?
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
You continue talking on the aqua bus, but before you know it, you've arrived at your destination.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
I definitely love the scenery of Fontaine. It looks so, you know, sophisticated compared to Mondstadt. I mean, Mondstadt looks you know, rustic in comparison.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
It's like the advanced business technology only go up every region. Yep. Quest complete! Yay! When it counted as this new commission system. I didn't even have to do my daily commissions, it just awarded it to me regardless.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like...
I do kind of like that. Just because I'm lazy.
To see Liyue's tourist spots. I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Nice. Yep. Just checking to see if I can prune all these. All this lawn.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go?
Fremine.
I have some new
Fremine.
friends that I would
Okay.
like to introduce.
Not Freminette. Fremine.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Why was father in quotes?
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Fremine.
Hello.
Nice to meet you! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler! Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
He sure seems to have a big family.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
That's alright. You go ahead.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Oh. The weather changed to rain.
Looks like rain.
Huh, usually it's like, random environmental stuff, but this time, like, the environmental stuff happens intentionally. That's cool.
You're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected. It's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there?
Beaumont? That's how he pronounced it? Beaumont? I thought it was gonna be Beaumont, but okay, Beaumont.
I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all! Don't worry, we're on the case!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need! This'll be a walk in the park for us!
I wonder if there's an adventurers guild in the city. Go to the Beaumont workshop.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
These must be for magic pockets. I can tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Wait. Energy produced from trials? Huh? How does that work?
How can trials produce energy?
Is it like, what is it? Soylent Green is made of people? Don't tell me that, like, guilty people get turned into, like, indemnitium, like Soylent Green
Well,
is.
I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
The Cardinal. Okay. French is not my forte.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Blah 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 blah. Cardinal? Very good French, huh?
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Oh no, it's gangsters.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else.
Hey, hold on! Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
It's Tartaglia!
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I think we've already weathered enough storms now. I don't mind a little excitement every now and then.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys! Let's see who has to pay up now!
Oh boy.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm sure this won't take long.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm playing a shot. Okay, okay.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, what's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
What?
Huh?
Huh? What just happened?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird.
What just happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You better not use your delusion too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself.
I have to admit, I like the male voice actor for Child's voice. It's got a very smooth, like, how do I put it? He's got a very smooth, comforting voice, if that makes any sense.
But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Skirk?
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
Huh, that's mysterious.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss.
Oh, she left?
But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best, and the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial.
Huh.
And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde. Huh.
When we met the
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now.
Huh.
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance. Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Don't blurt it out.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing!
Never thought I'd see a day when Paimon would enjoy reading. Do you have any idea of how long you were reading?
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too. Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going. Lenny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus!
Actually, I think this might be a good stopping point for me. It's already 5:35 a.m. here in the Boston area, and I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of sleep in. Just, oh, let me go and take care of the whole daily commission reward thing before I forget.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
That is us. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be another good break before then. Yeah, for a while until, if I kept going on. Okie dokie. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Oh, darn it. My webcam is all screwed up right now. So it's busted my VC Face vtuber program. So not even the lips are syncing up. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. I'm hoping to continue with more of this, like Sunday evening or Sunday night. Okay. Until next time. Bye for now.